guys, Newbin Prince, and I'm back at you with another video. In this one, I would like to, in the concept of how to become a superhuman. Oh man, if I know how to do it, boy. But here we go. There are some things that we can follow or do on a day-to-day basis, and it can get us prepared for the superhuman galactic confederation. People tell you that there are secrets to become a superhuman. Like, for example, maybe the Batman, the Spider-Man, all of those superhuman, the Thor, you know, all of that. But I do believe that the easiest way to transcend to the superhuman status is to master just being a human. Because why would we want to become a superhuman or like to become a superhuman when we have mastered the basic self? It's like learning to drive and you have mastered gear 1 or gear 2, but you want to go to gear 5. You know, you're going to cause a lot of distress onto the car and also onto yourself. So it's the same principle I think applies to life as well. We have to learn to master the elements around us. We have to master problems on a day-to-day basis. We have to learn how to master the environment, the animal, the different beasts, the sea creatures, the fall of the air, our hunger, everything in us. We have to master that so we can go to the other level. Because what's the point of we want to transcend to the other level when we have messed up level 1? It's not different like we're playing games and we get bored of level 1 because we don't know how to master it or play it. But we say, let's try level number 2. I mean, it's gonna be the same amount of problems or pretty much more problems at level 2. Because the role of a superhuman is reliable and what happened here on level 1, which is on the human level. Just like if you want to go to the God state, you have to master just to be a human again. So, and the first thing you have to look into the list as well is to how to breathe. We have to master our breath, because remove breath from this body, I'm gonna fall on the floor. You know, so I have to learn how to master the art of breathing. Master that, you master self. You know, a lot of time we breathe so shallow right up to the neck, and we start breathing from our diaphragm from the gut upwards. You know, we breathe so shallow that there's not much oxygen is taking place in our body, you know, so clogged up energies all over our body. So a lot of time we need to realign our energy field as much as possible. The next thing we can look at as well to aid us to become that superhuman is to control our thoughts. A lot of time, that's where we find as human a lot of problems in our life and in our social groups, or whether it be a relationship or just one-to-one with yourself. We have a lot of thoughts that keep going around in our head, and a lot of time these thoughts need to convert into questions, and then question convert into answers. In most cases, we are having the same thought constantly throughout the day, throughout another day, throughout the week, and we bog ourselves down with a lot of junk thoughts. So we have to get rid of how we think and how we process information as much as possible. So we clean up the area of thoughts, which is information. And because a lot of time we hear something and we think we need to react then and there. A lot of time, you know, it could be the least thing and we get ready to tick it off. We have to master our thoughts very careful, because that's where that's like the information storage place in our body. So master that, we master the next level, superhuman. And the last but not least is awareness. Awareness play a lot of role, but because we are always on the move, we forget that awareness plays a vital role. I don't aware how I'm breathing now. I'm not even fully aware of how fast or how slow my heart is beating, because I'm not putting awareness at that spot. So I'm not even aware that I'm alive, but I know I am alive. So that's what awareness is all about. We have to always put awareness in its right perspective and apply these 3 principles, and you will be on that path of enlightenment that move up to the superhuman status. But it's not something that we have to run away from, just this simple being a human, because to be a simple human is a fabulous thing if we master it. To be a superhuman is a fabulous thing, but like I said, all the principles of a superhuman still rest upon just mastering being a human. A lot of us these days forget how to be human. We forget how to smile, we forget how to say thank you, we forget how to do kind deeds, we forget how to embrace each other. We forget all about those fundamental things. We forget about nature as its best. We forget about, like, even to give thanks to the supreme being, you know. So we forget about so many things that could incorporate us into become that super being. But rest assured, we can master it if we want to master it, you know. So these are some basic principles that if once followed, it can bring a lot of vitality, it can bring a lot of awareness, it can bring a lot of substance back into our life. Plus the title of becoming a superhuman. These are my few words on this topic. Feel free to drop me a comment, and also feel free to thumb up this video as well. And thank you very much one more time, guys, to hang out with the Nubian Prince. And if it's your first time, it's a pleasure, you know. So these are my few words. Peace.